In today's video, I will be doing a little bit of a deep dive into the Pip-Boy that we see in the Fallout TV show. So let's get into it. First of all, if you haven't seen this already, Naiwal and I have done a couple sketches together. We actually got to hang out in person. Naiwal came out to California. We'll be talking about that on our podcast. He'll be talking about it on his channel because he got to do something super exciting. And I came down to record some content with him and hang out. We had a lot of fun. This sketch is awesome. It's kind of like an office style sketch in the vault, and it's pretty funny. The editing is really good. So go check that out. But let's get back into my video. So the Pip-Boy that you see in the Fallout TV show, I believe, is a Mark IV, a Pip-Boy 3000 Mark IV, which we see in Fallout 4 and just Fallout 4. And it is this Pip-Boy from Spirit Halloween. I am pretty dang sure. And part of me wants to believe they did take molds of this one from Spirit Halloween. The silver one in this picture is the one from the show because this looks a lot like it. Now you'll see this also has some like curvature around the top of the screen, which I think is like right here on the Pip-Boy. I'm going to go through a couple more of the images of it just to give you a little bit better of an idea. So in this image, you can see in the top left the Pip-Boy 3000, which is the one from Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. I don't think it is this one. We don't see the buttons that are on the screen on this one, and we don't really see any indication of the dials being on the opposite side here. Whereas if you look at the Mark IV, which is on the right-hand side, the top right, it is very similar to the one we see in the Fallout TV show. You can see like the grooving on the bottom looks a lot like the Fallout TV show. This shape on the top, it's kind of like a little bit of a cutout, very similar to the Fallout TV show one. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up of what this one looks like in 3D. Obviously, this isn't exact, but it does look a lot like the Spirit Halloween one. It has these ones. I really feel like they did use the Spirit Halloween one as a model for the show and then just kind of like used a lot of the elements of it and then painted it a different color. In other images, we can see the latch here, but not super close up. You will notice that this one also appears to be having a little bit of a working screen, which is pretty exciting. So here that one is again in all of its glory. Obviously, it's facing this way if you were to look at it upside down. And you can kind of see like the hinge on the back here as well pretty clearly. I'm really vibing with this one as being specifically this model. You can even see on the image itself how it's got this kind of jets out a little bit and then comes back in. It's just a different color, and I'm excited. We may get a new mark of the Pip-Boy or a new model, but I really think it's this one. I mean, there are just so many elements of this one that seem to be there. Paint it silver, and it's the same. If we put it into the same orientation as the one in the image you're seeing, it's kind of like this. And we can even see like some of the curvature on the bottom half. It's more like that, but we can see some of that curvature as well in there. So I really think it's this mark of the Pip-Boy, which is exciting because I think this is the better model of the Pip-Boy. If we go back to the one from Fallout 3 and New Vegas, that one actually has a hand piece, and where the button controls are, if you were to wear it, are here, which is a little bit harder to use than here, where it makes sense to naturally use this Pip-Boy. Doesn't make sense as much to use dials and whatnot over here. That said, there are a few dials on this Pip-Boy on this side, but nowhere near the amount of the ones that are in the Fallout 3 and New Vegas Pip-Boy, the 3000. It's definitely not the one that we see in 76 for sure. It's a very unique look. We'd recognize it. So here we can see it a bit better, a little bit zoomed out, but again, I do think that it is this exact model, and I think it's smart for them to use something. These Spirit Halloween Pip-Boys are like $20. You can get them at every Spirit for the most part every single year, or online or on eBay or wherever for very cheap. So it's really good, smart of them to use something that's so ubiquitous in the Fallout fandom to use as a model. And also it'll be nice for us after the show comes out as cosplayers. We'll be able to just paint this bad boy silver and age it a little bit, and it'll look just like the one in the show. Once again, don't forget to watch that video with me and Nywall. If you like Fallout and you don't already follow Nywall, I don't know how you've avoided him, but he's really funny. We had a really good time. The video is spicy. It's hilarious. It's got that creepy vault element in it, creepy experiment. And honestly, we had such a fun time shooting this. Thank you so much to Nywall. Ian is his first name, for recording that with me, and just doing the podcast that we do together is so much fun. So be sure to check it out. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Let me know if you agree about this Pip-Boy in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.